Ontario's Get Set Skills Education and Training program takes several forms to accommodate individual learners' needs and to support learners' success. Get Set delivery can include face-to-face sessions, one-to-one, small group or classroom meetings, and online sessions with eChannel. A blended delivery approach combines face-to-face instruction with online learning. We can use blended learning to supplement classroom courses for all Get Set goal paths, review online course material in person, reinforce concepts that are taught face-to-face, provide courses that are not available locally, give options to learners who cannot attend on-site instruction, present the opportunity to try online learning risk-free, and offer culturally appropriate programming. In Get Set, a learner who participates in both face-to-face and online learning is called a blended or shared learner. Blended learners will need the following to be successful: a personal email address, basic skills using both the internet and email, regular access to a computer and the internet, access to software for specialized courses in some cases, working speakers and a microphone for synchronous courses where everyone participates at the same time in a live class, time management skills to balance two programs, and clear goals and a time frame to reach them. Get Set practitioners, along with the learner, decide if eChannel is a good fit. An excellent learner readiness checklist is available at learninghub.ca. If blended learning is recommended, refer the learner to one of these 5 eChannel providers. Explain to the learner that they must sign a consent to share information form when they register with eChannel, so that both the Get Set practitioner and eChannel provider can share learning plan and assessment information to best support the learner in both programs. The eChannel provider uses referral information received, including the assessment, to develop a learning plan. If no assessment is provided, the eChannel provider will also prepare an assessment. When a learner registers with a Get Set provider, the Get Set provider sets up a service profile, conducts the assessment, and creates a service plan in CAMS. The learner receives services from the Get Set provider, but if referred to eChannel for additional services, they also register with an eChannel service provider. The Get Set provider sends assessment information and the learner plan to the eChannel provider, who creates another service plan in CAMS. The learner receives services from both providers, and each provider works with the learner to support identified goal paths, and each develops and maintains separate but complementary learner plans. Both providers must communicate on progress of their shared learner and on the administration of milestones and culminating tasks to ensure the right approach is taken for each learner. When the learner finishes with eChannel, notification of completion, results, and milestones completed details are sent to the Get Set provider. Both providers must request the learner's feedback at exit, as well as 3, 6, and 12 months after completion. Both providers receive credit for registering the learner, and both receive credit for documented assessments, including milestones and culminating tasks, when both contributed to the learner's success. Email communication between programs needs to be retained as documentation of these results. The Ministry notes that learner results can be shared in CAMS as long as supporting documentation is kept in the learner's files by both organizations. Be sure to check off the blended learning option in CAMS to claim credit for your blended learning work in the learner's file. If you have questions about blended learning in Get Set Skills Education and Training, please contact the eChannel provider that best meets your learner's needs.